Procrastination doesn't start when you pick up your phone. It starts before that. It starts in the small moment you barely notice. When the task feels slightly uncomfortable, when your brain hesitates, when you tell yourself, I'll do it in a minute. That's the moment everything is decided. You don't fail because you're lazy. You fail because you don't catch that moment early enough. By the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly when procrastination begins, how to recognize it in real time, and the few simple things you can write down and use immediately to shut it down before it takes over your day. You've felt this. You sit down to do something important, maybe it's work, the gym, studying, creating, and out of nowhere, you feel resistance. Not huge, just enough. And instead of starting, you check your phone real quick. Then 5 minutes turns into 30, 30 turns into an hour, and now the whole day feels off. And the worst part, you knew it was happening. You felt it, but you didn't stop it. That's because procrastination isn't random. It's a pattern. And once you see the pattern, you can break it. Here's the first shift. Procrastination is not a time problem, it's an awareness problem. Most people try to fix procrastination after they've already fallen into it. That's too late. You don't catch it at the action, you catch it at the cue. Every habit has a loop. Cue, action, reward. Procrastination is no different. Let's break it down simply. The cue is discomfort. The action is avoidance, scrolling, eating, anything easy. The reward is relief. Your brain learns, when I feel discomfort, escape. So every time something feels hard, your brain pushes you away from it automatically. That's not weakness, that's conditioning. I want you to pause for a second and write this down. My procrastination starts with discomfort, not distraction. That one sentence will change how you see your behavior, because now you know what to look for. From now on, I want you to watch for one thing, that tiny moment of hesitation. It might look like, I don't feel like doing this right now. I'll just check something first. That's it. That's the cue. And if you can catch that moment, you can stop the entire chain reaction. Let's say you're about to start working. You open your laptop and immediately feel resistance. Right there, your brain is about to choose the easier reward. If you don't catch it, you're gone, scrolling, distracted, off track. But if you notice it, if you say, this is the one moment, you create space to choose differently. And here's something most people never realize. You're not addicted to procrastination. You're addicted to relief. Your brain isn't trying to ruin your life. It's trying to protect you from discomfort. The problem is, it's choosing short-term relief over long-term results. So write this down. I don't avoid work, I chase relief. Now you're seeing the truth. And once you see it, you can interrupt it. Here's your first real tool, the pause and label method. The moment you feel resistance, you pause and you label it. This is the moment I usually procrastinate. That simple awareness breaks the automatic loop, because you can't unconsciously follow a pattern you've just exposed. Next, make the action easier than the escape. Right now, distraction is easier than work. That's why you lose. So lower the barrier. Don't say, I'm going to finish everything. Say, I'm going to do this for 2 minutes. Write that down. Start small enough that I can't avoid it. Because starting is the hardest part, not continuing. Here's where it gets interesting. Your brain releases dopamine when you start something, not just when you finish it. So once you begin, the resistance drops. That's why you'll sit there avoiding something for an hour, and then once you start, it's not even that bad. You weren't avoiding the task, you were avoiding the start. And the final layer, identity. Right now, you might see yourself as someone who procrastinates. That has to change. Write this down. I am someone who catches myself early. Not perfect, not extreme, just aware and in control. That identity alone will change how you respond in those small moments. So here's what you're taking with you. Procrastination starts with discomfort. Catch the cue, not the action. Pause and label the moment. Start small enough to break resistance. Shift your identity to someone who acts early. Now here's where it gets deeper. Even if you catch procrastination, there's still a reason your brain keeps pulling you toward distraction in the first place. In the next video, we're breaking down the real reason you procrastinate, and once you see it, you'll understand why this pattern keeps repeating in your life. If this helped you, like the video, comment the moment you usually procrastinate, and subscribe for more. Now go apply this, because catching that one moment can change your entire day.